Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
I start with most easy question. I was thinking how many disciples Radha Govinda does Babaji have? Or how much Harinam he gave?
Actually, because he was up to 115 years old. Normally, person lives 70, 80 years. But he was just more 50 years than that. 50 or 40 or 40 years. So 40 years means how many generations changed? So many his disciples left the body before him. And there are many old disciples also coming here. Western devotees also there. But we have a very close association with the Keshav Baba. Radha Krishna Das, who is still alive in Radha living, and Krishna Das and Mohan Baba, they are very close because they are close servants that time. All others are coming, visiting and going back. So, if I see younger peoples only. Olders I cannot see, and sometimes they visit and I see. But there's nobody is staying there with him. There's only 3 person, 4 person is staying there to do the service of him. So I make a very close association with those devotees, and they are still my close. Keshav Baba is. But they have many devotees. This was many. Countless. But they are all from Bengal. That time, rare Western devotees are coming to the town. Few are coming that time. Now more coming after Prabhupada's inspiration. But before was very rare. Few are coming for Vrindavan. Rishikesh they go. For Vrindavan, rare people. I know that in 60s, even Indians coming only. So Shyamdas, there are few that are coming. They all are very educated. Shyamdas, Krishnadas, Sharon, these Americans I know very elevated. One European from Sweden, what is his name? He was Bhakti Siddhanta disciple. Bhavandas. He was also that time here. One Western devotee, Krishna Das or something, he was very realized, rare like this. At that time, they are not giving importance for Western because they are not serious for that. But now more and more are serious than before. Indians always serious and they do. Bengalis most. From Bengalis more serious. Mahaprabhu follows. Because the books is also not available before in English. Only in Bangla or Hindi books are available. Now the books are available in all Bhagavad and all books you can get it. So that way it become more easy now than before.
पापा ये यूज कर सकते हैं बारिश में?
हाँ तो उसका हुआ
लेकिन मटर
हाँ हाँ
मटर तो कल बनाएंगे।
मटर आज नहीं कल बनेगा। This is the thing.
Next question.
Yes. Ask more.
I was thinking what is the main difference between Guru and Dhananjali?
Guru is Guru Manjari. And Anand Manjari is Radhika's very close and very similar to Radhika. Radhika herself is Anand Manjari. One of her expression where she cannot go, Anand Manjari can go. Because Krishna is Kunja and out of Kunja also. So her work is out of Kunja also, Anand Manjari. Like a Krishna with the cowboy also. There is Anand Manjari with the cows. How? Say? Yes. With Anand Manjari. When this identification comes, then you understand the mercy of Anand Manjari. Where Krishna is not, she cannot go there. She will not like to go there where his friends are there, Radhika. But Anand Manjari is there. Understand? Even you see, the Guru is also Nityananda. Anand Manjari is this. Our elevated Guru is behaving like a Anand Manjari. To understand, to feel the Radhika every place. Plowing work is also Balram work. Putting seed also Balram. And putting watering also Balram. Radhika has no time for this thing. But Anand Manjari is doing.
You say
here Balaram and the Nangamanchali, one red Nangamanchali is Balaram.
Yeah.
Are the same?
Balaram is the brother of Krishna. But at the same time, she is a sister of Radhika. Why Gurudev is Avadhut? Because he is outside something and inside something. He talks something and he brings some other place. Talk like a Krishna brother and bringing to Radhika. Why? Because Radhika's sister also sees. And she knows that without Radhika mercy you cannot be always with Krishna. She will give by mercy, you will never leave Krishna. When Radhika will give mercy, then you are always fixed with Radha and Krishna. This is Anangamanjari. You see the altar of Radha Mohan is Anangamanjari. It is non-living. Is a non-living, but is a living, because Radha Mohan is sitting there. Pillow, bedsheet, all are living there, because he is using. And this bedsheet and pillow and everything is Anangamanjari. Direction. When you go in the front of the Radha Mohan, you see this direction. This direction is Anangamanjari. You bring you closest to Radha Mohan. This is the work of Anangamanjari.
Is Nangamanchali also there when Radharani is in deep separation?
Yes.
So why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu send Nityananda away in Gambhira? Nityananda was preaching.
Nityananda, he said, your work is out of me because I am in Radha Bhav. When he is in Krishna Bhav, then Nityananda is always there. When he seriously comes to Radha Bhav, Gopi Bhav, Manjari Bhav, he said, now your work is over here. Go you separately to her. Because Krishna needs you outside. I am in Radha Bhav. You don't need here where I am. In Gambhira, he is in Radha Bhav. But Radharani needs Anangamanjari. Radharani said, go where I am not there. So Gambhira Nityananda is not there. Anangamanjari service for Krishna and to bring to Krishna. Bring to Radhika is the service of Anangamanjari.
Service of Balaram to bring you to Krishna. Service of Balaram to bring you to Krishna, like preaching outside.
Balaram means that you cannot understand Radha Tattva without Krishna. So First you have to understand Krishna to understand Radha. How many 20 years take time to understand? And then I am not understanding, trying to more go in philosophy. Because clear not subject. Then he is waiting, okay, it will take a long time, then wait. Somebody has a sukriti, he not take long time. He got immediately. And he reached to Radharani. It depends upon person to person. Krishna understanding is also one realization of our soul, living entity and super living entity. This desire will not come to develop relation by knowing my living entity with super living entity. How you understand Krishna? And when we become fit with this, then he say, oh, then Krishna say, you want really a relation with me, then you have to take shelter of Radhika to understand what is how to develop relations.
Well, Macharis say, no, we don't want any association with you, huh?
Right. So when we go to Radhika, then this assessment is coming. To become Gopi or Manjari. Krishna will never suggest you. Then you are in Gopi Bhav. Bhagavad is Gopi Bhav only teaching. In Gopi Bhav, you want Manjari Bhav, this Radha will teach you. Krishna cannot.
And still we need first go to understand Krishna.
Because only for consciousness, identifying your soul, why the reason Krishna necessary? Krishna is helping up to knowing your soul, living identity. After that, by knowing we ignore. We want to live in non-living entity. You check. Why not qualification is happening? Because we have no association to be in Braja. No circumstance. Why Braja is important? You see the here, they have no philosophy, but they talk only philosophy. They never read philosophy. But you talk with the Brajvasi, if you listen his English, you will surprise how he keeps talking. Because he talk Hindi, I understand, I surprise sometimes. Whole time they sit in the shop and business, and when they ask some question, he will answer perfectly. They have no doubt. We have still doubt. Why they become Brajvasi? Because they have no doubt. more elevated soul. Doubt is not my progress. Doubt is like a, you can say that not understanding clear is doubt. Understanding clear, no doubt. Huh?
So we were speaking about Ananga Manjari and Balaram Nitai. What about Janvama Thakurani?
Huh?
Janavama Thakurani.
Ananga Manjari, Janvama is no difference.
Yeah. What was her lila, her intention? What she
Same. They are not different. They do the same thing. They give Radhika her place because you are now with Krishna. I am little side from you. You and me is no difference. You do all my work. Because you are you of only external identification, but I am there. But you took this responsibility because you accept all pain to take. I am always in Kunja and you are never in Kunja. But she has also sometimes chance to be with Kunja, with Krishna. Then Radha Rani not disturb her. No become angry.
So then, what is the meaning when Nityananda and Ananga Manjari are married, who are both Ananga Manjari? Ananga Manjari, you said is Nitai and Janvana. So what is the meaning then?
They are Ananga. Never they will feel separate. Ananga. Karma Gayatri is this word coming. Anango Prachodaya. Ananga.
So we want to go there where is no separation.
So that Ananga Manjari make close to Krishna to you.
With the double force.
Yeah. Gurudev, Nityananda, Janva Mahagoswami. This is the wish of Radha. She is the first who developed this taste to more and more near to Radha Rani. No? This is the work of Radha. Here no seniority and juniority, no dasi.
Manjari comes, she's seeing everyone as senior. And this always stays like this. Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Senior who has more realization. Junior who has less realization. What is senior? It all depends on your realizations. Maybe your age is less, but you have a more realization than an older man. Who is senior? Age is no factor in seniority. Your realization, your deepness is the meaning. How understanding is clear to you.
This is while still in external consciousness, but in Lila, what is happening there? How is Manjari acting there with others?
Also realization more. When externally no doubts, no blockage, then inner blockage is gone. Then flow is only there. What is the blockage? Externally is my blockage more. Leela never blocked there. When we again want to go back because we create some blockage in that past time. So I come out from that. Disturb that past time flow.
How?
Because of the material mind. Disconnected. Deviate someplace. Something come in my mind. Block it. Body wants to rest. Block it. I need more further.
In Srimad Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita, we read sometimes plenary portions and the portions of these plenary portions. What is this?
Actually, this is not my goal. So I never interest to know more details in that. There is many things, but my interest has never happened to go to understand this. It is not necessary that I want to know everything. I don't want to become an information box. What is the use of that? No use. There are many books, but what is the use of that book? What is not for my progress?
Because before you said, we have to know ourselves, the soul. And like the soul is Paramatman, his expansion is Balaram, and his expansion of expansion of expansion is like Paramatman.
Yeah.
So it sounds like one first step. It sounds like one very step for the beginning. So when I not understand this, how I want to understand anything else?
Yes. Why not understand? A different type of a student. Sometimes I'm sitting in the class and mind is out. How I will understand? One baby all goes to the school. One understand, one not understand. Who is serious, they understand. Where they play mood, they want to play, no one to listen to the class. And then they come and they will do the homework to make picture more clear. Only I listen and I don't do any homework. What is the understanding will stay not. After some time I will lose the understanding. Homework was to make the practice that I remember clearly, understand that. Then mother and father have to the children, okay, this homework, you understand? Yeah, mom. I know understand. Okay, this way, this. Okay, I understand now. Then she will never forget. Imagine when he was in the preparatory or schools, it happened like this or not? Understanding is clear than what is difficult to understand. Never. But understanding is not clear because the teacher also not understand very well how to explain it. And the student is not ready to understand how the possibilities will come. And not ready to do homework means practically in my life. Understand? You understand? So there is problem in explanation of the teacher. He knows feeling, the child feeling, to explain nicely, to explain that he understands. He not come in the level of the child to explain. He is explaining in very high standard. And mind is not going, the child mind is not entering that. It's not clear. I know, see, anything is not clear. Easy and simplest I see that. The Srimad Bhagavad Chaitanya Charitamrita is the easiest explanation there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Bhagavad, it will take time to understand. Why? Because when you read from the first chapter, it talks about the God. And then many stories of the God. And many kings and many they are practicing and what they get. But these stories, why this is written, if nobody explain this. What is the reason of explaining? Because they all take birth. And they all fix to die. But as per their development of their consciousness, they die with suffering or without suffering. This is our story. You bring some time to Bhagavad, I will explain you. You will understand like anything. The story of Krishna we know after 10 chapters, then we think that all God is one. Actually, the Indians, when they read, they start from 10 chapter. The Krishnas to Bhagavan Swayam means the Krishna is the main. And because of him, all these devtas are there. They are connected with him. Very clear understanding. Like our Gurudev is first here, and then we are together there. And we want to understand every individual first. You stay 1 month, you will not understand. Sometimes I think that I don't understand all devotees. Sometimes I do mistake. Today morning, Padma Rani come and he become angry to me. This, that. I think, wow, she is also right. I don't understand her. So means is this, that individual understanding is very difficult. Sometimes something, how they think, how they do is very difficult. But if you understand the leader of this place, you will understand everyone slowly. And what is necessary, you will understand. What is the need to go to the details to understand? No necessary. If I understand to Radha more, all will understanding will be clear. And if I don't understand Radha Mohan, I want to understand all details of the person here, nothing will be clear. Understanding means A to Z, temperament, mentality, softness, hardness, kindness, all to understand is understanding. Why to bother so long way? Why not straight way to understand him? But understanding will be all crystal clear in my life. Or he is one of the servants who is totally serious to serve him, only to understand him. That way, many things will be clear how to serve like him. Now, if you see the case of Baba, his understanding for Radha Mohan is very nice, but it's one type of understanding he has. Maybe I'm his god brother, I also understand, but my understanding is different. One father, two sons, both understanding is different. Way of thinking is different. It's not wrong. It's a different way. So all are the unity in diversity, they say. Like a different, in garden, many flowers, different color of the flower. But the flavor is also different, but flavor is every place. Some are totally surrendered to Radhika, some are totally surrendered to Krishna. That conflict, you will see this is the conflict in between both of them. It's not a big thing. One is say Radha, one say Krishna, one say Radha Krishna. He is also understanding. And one say, no, he is a Bhagavan. His understanding is like this. One say, he is a God. He is a savior to all of us. He is also understanding. Different understanding of different conscious people. Some has a very close understanding of feelings to develop, relation to develop, to be a close and feeling and understanding. They want Radhika to learn from her to do that way. One want to become like a god. He like only Krishna. He wants all qualities of Krishna inside him. What he will achieve? He will become more powerful. More disciples will come. One want to become servant of Radhika. Why? I understand as per my desire of understanding of my goal of my life. No? It's not like that. This is Seva. That he is artist that he went there to take the prasad to offer. The any seva you take, it should be with response. Good for it. Harishwar is the full floor of Radha. Floor seva. all temple compass after. She is responsible. All activities, what is going, she has to take care of it. Anyone like Garidhan, mind, all this responsibility. He's done, she's watching all Kirtan Wala welcome, attendance taking. Say, why you have to search? Cleaning, maintenance of everything, compass. If you maintain nicely, clean nicely, it should be enough. And you will see she not bother for anyone. She do everything with her own hand. But not only temple, samadhi also. She will take care of that, supervision, everything, what is requirement there. Gopeshwar Mahadev temple, all this place. With responsibility. The most important thing is distribution of the prasad. I always say, one of the very, very important thing. How you serve prasad, how you care to all devotees, that is most important. Still I am missing to organize that.
Radhe